Oh, there it goes.
Like that little camera off too. You seen get a little tiny. Okay, brother Mark Anthony, shalom, shalom back to you, brother. Okay, shalom, shalom, Miss Rob, one love. Happy Sabbath. Praise be the mighty Yah. Shalom, shalom, Hebrew. Every holy praise the mighty Yah. Yes, sir, brother Yehuda, Yaakov. Praise the mighty Yah. Shalom, shalom, Charlotte Rams. All praise be the mighty Yah. Hallelujah.
Something about a man. That's what kind of stuff. Okay. Okay, we're done.
And that's very far from thee to do after that matter, to slay the righteous with the wicked. Yahweh, all of my strength and like the day. Remember, Lord, of his servant Moshe. Through the Lord's testimony. Who say the baby takes a train. Yahweh, my love, R.I.P. Alicia, Natalie and I truly miss our favorite teacher. Let's say if the preacher, vanity of vanities, he that made the same mistake again, he called it insanity. Show me a man without adversity, I show you a man without characters. And his messenger it was all to a perish for disaster. Time is moving faster when the remnant makes it home. They'll be all living lavish. If he won't treat you right, won't teach you right. Serve Yahweh with all your soul and all your might. It'll make a prayer make you cry. True for tradition to be the heart of the Father. Back to the children, there is no other God beside my making name. Yahweh, your hosting. There is no Holy Ghost in supposing you thought they came to bring peace on this earth. He said no. Old man for counsel and young man for woe. For sure to the late grade. Prophet who taught us the knowledge of Yahweh. Therefore I pay homage. Giving glory to the Holy One, the King of the Kings, the strength of Israel. One day he redeemed. Yahweh, all of my strength and like the day. Remember, And then he was going to give himself for a sacrifice and die for all their sins. Now, if he was going to die for all their sins, that meant all their sins was laid upon him. The men that raped the little bitty babies, the men that had sex with the little daughters, the men that were murdering their mothers, the men that were stealing from Yah, like the preachers that go in today, these are all the sins on this person.
Shalom, 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 brothers and sisters all over the world. My name is Yahudah ben Israel. I'm a Hebrew servant of the Most High Yahweh. I came to earth to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth. Now, I want to give all honor, glory, and worship and praise to Yahweh by saying hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Praise the mighty Yah. Now, today's topic, I'm going to talk about good. Let me see. The Almighty Yahweh created good and evil, and he gave man and woman a choice to choose between good and evil. But most people choose evil before they choose good because they have no knowledge of Yah. So today I want to prove beyond a shadow of a doubt what is good and what good is all about. So with that being said, and I'm gonna say this. In the beginning, Elohim created the heaven and the earth, and he saw that everything that he made was good. The apples, the trees, the weather, the sun, the moon, the stars, and everything. So why would you listen to anybody other than Elohim Yahweh? So with that being said, I'm going to start off in the book of Deuteronomy 1 and 14. So if he created everything, that's what we're supposed to be listening to still to this day.
Deuteronomy chapter 1, verse 14. And ye answered me and said, the thing which thou hast spoken is good for us to do.
Now let's figure out what's good for us to do.
So I took the chief of your tribes, wise men and known, and made them heads over you, captains over thousands, and captains over hundreds, and captains over fifties, and captains over tens, and officers among your tribes.
So in other words, Moses had to have some help. He couldn't do all this by himself. So he had to get some wise and understanding men to help control the people. Because you know how our people live. We stiff-necked, hard-headed, and rebellious, and we're going to do it only our way. Read.
And I charge your judges at that time, saying, hear the causes between your brethren, and judge righteously between every man and his brother, and the stranger that is and the stranger that is with him.
Now the New Testament say, can't nobody judge nobody. Everybody, in other words, the New Testament say you can't judge. Man can't judge no other man, which we know that's a lie. Read.
Ye shall not respect persons in judgment, but ye shall hear the small as well as the great. Ye shall not be afraid of the face of man, for the judgment is Elohim's, and the cause is too hard for you. Bring it unto me, and I will hear it.
In other words, he has small judges and big judges, and if it's a felony, they bring to me, but all the misdemeanors go to the other people. Moses would tell them, if the cause is too hard, then bring it to me, and let me be the judge. Read.
And I commanded you at that time all the things which ye should do. And when we departed from Horeb, we went through all that great and terrible wilderness, which ye saw by the way of the mountain of the Amorites, as Yahweh our Elohim commanded us. And we came to Kadesh Barnea. And I said unto you, ye are come unto the mountain of the Amorites, which Yahweh our Elohim doth give unto us. Behold, Yahweh thy Elohim hath set the land before thee. Go up and possess it, as Yahweh Elohim of thy fathers have said unto thee. Fear not, neither be discouraged. And ye came near unto me, every one of you, and said, We will send men before us, and they shall search us out of the land, and bring us word again by what way we must go, and into what cities we shall come. And the saying pleased me well. And I took 12 men of you, one of a tribe, and they turned and went up into the mountain, and came unto the valley of Eshcol, and searched it out. And they took of the fruit of the land in their hands.
To verse
25. And brought it down unto us, and brought us word again, and said, It is a good land which Yahweh our Elohim doth give us. Notwithstanding ye would not go up, but rebelled against the commandment of Yahweh your Elohim.
In other words, whatever the Almighty tell you to do, that's a commandment. If he tell you to jump and you don't jump, you broke his commandment. So whatever Yahweh tell anybody and everybody what to do and you don't do it, you done broke his commandment. Read.
And ye murmured in your tents, and said, Because Yahweh hated us, he hath brought us forth out of the land of Egypt, to deliver us into the hand of the Amorites, to destroy us.
See how the people lied? That's a lie. People lied.
Whither shall we go up? Our brethren have discouraged our heart, saying, The people is greater and taller than we. The cities are great and walled up to heaven. And moreover, we have seen the sons of the Anakims there. Then I said unto you, Dread not, neither be afraid of them.
In other words, if Yahweh with you, who could be against you? Don't be afraid because nobody 8 feet tall. He can lift 700 pounds and all that. Don't let that intimidate you when you got Yahweh with you. Read.
Yahweh your Elohim, which goeth before you,
He the one gonna go before you. Watch this.
he shall fight for you.
Yahweh gonna fight for you. When you good, he gonna fight for you. Read.
According to all that he did for you in Egypt before your eyes.
While y'all was looking at, Yahweh was fighting for us in Egypt before your eyes because he broke it off in Pharaoh. So they let you know he'll fight for the good. Read.
And in the wilderness, where thou hast seen how that Yahweh thy Elohim bare thee, as a man doth bear his son, in all the way that ye went until ye came into this place. Yet in this thing ye did not believe Yahweh your Elohim.
After all this, what Yahweh have showed the people back in the biblical days, they still didn't have no faith and didn't believe. Read.
Who went in the way before you to search you out a place to pitch your tents in, and fire by night to show you by what way we should go, and a cloud by day. And Yahweh heard the voice of your words, and was wroth, and sware, saying, Surely there shall not one of these men of this evil generation see that good land.
Now, what made these people evil? Because they was hard-headed, stiff-necked, and rebellious, just like the people today. Evil. Okay, now let's go to Deuteronomy 6 and 13. Anytime you don't obey the Most High Yahweh, you are evil. And when you do obey him, you are a good person. Okay, 6 and 13.
Deuteronomy chapter 6, verse 13. Thou shalt fear Yahweh thy Elohim, and serve him.
You're supposed to fear him and serve him.
And shalt swear by his name.
And you're supposed to swear by Yahweh's name. In the New Testament, say don't swear at all, which we know that's a lie. Read.
Ye shall not go after other deities.
Hey, and that's all these people in the United States is going after this Gentile God. That's the first mistake we ever made when we started going to church, wearing crosses, and listening to what the preacher man said, because he is turning you away from Yah. He ain't turning you to Yah. He's turning you away from Yah. Because ain't no church on earth talking about Yahweh. Name one church in the world that's talking about Yahweh, not none of them. Name a mosque that's talking about Yahweh, not none of them. Ain't nobody talking about Yahweh. Read.
of the deities of the people which are round about you.
And we're around the Gentiles. We're around these people, and we're following after their God. Read.
For Yahweh thy Elohim is a jealous Elohim among you.
And every time you go to church and put that cross on, the Almighty jealous. He ain't studying you. Read.
Lest the anger of Yahweh thy Elohim be kindled against
And
thee.
he gonna be mad at you for doing this, because he ain't never told you to go to church, and he ain't never told you to go through no another man to get to him, and he ain't never told you nothing about no Hamashiach, Yahshua, or JC. Read.
And destroy thee from off the face of the earth.
And he gonna destroy you off the face of the earth. Why? Because you going after another deity, another God that he don't even know nothing about. Read.
Ye shall not tempt Yahweh your Elohim,
And every time you go to church, you tempt him.
as ye tempted him in Massah. Ye shall diligently keep the commandments of Yahweh your Elohim,
This what he told you to do, to keep his commandments
and his testimonies,
in his testimony, which you ain't gonna do that. You ain't gonna do none of this. Read.
and his statutes,
And the statute, you ain't gonna do none of this, what he told you to do, but you're gonna hurry up, and Sunday morning you're gonna be the first one in church with a $3,000 suit on and $700 alligators on, and getting to pimp all your money. That's what you're gonna do. Well, y'all ain't studying none of that. Read.
which he have commanded thee,
This what he commanded us to do, to obey his voice.
and thou shalt do that which is right and good in the sight of Yahweh.
This was right and good, keeping his commandments. Ain't nothing else right and good. Read that verse again.
And thou shalt do that which is right and good in the sight of Yahweh.
See, when you keep his commandments, you doing doing what's right in the eyes of Yah. Don't worry about pleasing no man and no woman and nobody else. Care what they say. You ain't supposed to be worried about. Let them talk. Talk is cheap. Time is expensive. And let them rap. They run their mouth. Don't care nothing about it. Don't let them hurt your feelings, because they talking bad about you because you serving Yahweh. As long as you ain't making Yahweh mad. That's what it's all about. Putting Yah first and everybody else last. Read.
That it may be well with thee,
And it's going to be well with you when you listen to Yahweh.
and that thou mayest go in and possess the good land which Yahweh swore unto thy fathers.
And that's the only way you're going to get back to Jerusalem, the Holy Land of Mount Zion, is to keep his laws, statutes, commandments, judgment. You ain't going to be able to get there through no Yahshua, Hamashiach, or JC, or that New Testament. That's a lie. You're going to be burning in hell. He ain't studying you. You got to obey Yahweh to get back home to the land. You was kicked out of the land for breaking the laws. Now to get back to the land, you got to keep the laws. It's common sense. If you don't understand that, I don't know what else to tell you. Read.
To cast out all thy enemies from before thee, as Yahweh hath spoken. And when thy son asketh thee in time to come,
And when your kids ask you in time to come, read.
saying, what mean the testimonies and the statutes and the judgments
What do the testimony, the statute, and judgment mean? Your kids going to ask you a question about this. Read.
which Yahweh our Elohim have commanded you?
That's right, because you have to read the Old Testament to find out what it means and what it is.
Then thou shalt say unto thy son, we were Pharaoh's bondmen in Egypt,
We were slaves in Egypt,
and Yahweh brought us out of Egypt with a mighty hand.
just like he brought us out of Egypt with a mighty hand. He going to bring us out of the United States and everywhere else with a mighty hand. He going to do it again. What's back then is now. He going to do it again. He going to bring us up out of here. Read.
And Yahweh showed signs and wonders, great and sore, upon Egypt.
That's right. And the same thing he did to Egypt, he going to do to the United States. Read.
Upon Pharaoh and upon all his household before our eyes.
Right there before our eyes, we were looking at it.
And he brought us out from thence, that he might bring us in, to give us the land which he swore unto our fathers. And Yahweh commanded us to do all these statutes.
Yahweh commanded us to do all these statutes. He ain't command you to go no church and be baptized and believe in Hamashiach, Yahshua, JC, or believe in that New Testament. He ain't never commanded that. Read. Start over. See what he commanded.
And Yahweh commanded us to do all these statutes.
All these statutes.
To fear Yahweh our Elohim.
So when you fear Yahweh the Elohim, you ain't going to be talking about no New Testament, no Quran, or no Hadith, and no other book. You only going to be talking about Yahweh. Read.
For our good always.
That's good always. That's what the book says. It says good always.
That he might preserve us alive, as it as it is at this day, and it shall be our righteousness
This was going to be our righteousness about obeying the Almighty Yah.
if we observe to do all these commandments
If
before
it say
Yahweh.
if you do them, that's what's good. If you do them, read. No, start over. I cut you off. My fault.
If we observe to do all these commandments before Yahweh our Elohim, as he hath commanded us.
That's what he told us to do. He didn't tell us to go no church. He didn't tell us to do none of that junk. You doing that on your own free will, and you doing that out of evil and wickedness. You ain't get that from y'all. You got that from Boss Charlie on the plantation back in the 1700s. That's where you got that from. You didn't get it from Yahweh. Deuteronomy 28. What you doing today, you got it from the slave master. 28:1. No, hold on. Yeah.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 1. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of Yahweh thy Elohim, to observe and to do all his commandments which I command thee this day, that Yahweh thy Elohim will set thee on high above all nations of the earth.
See, that's the reason why we're at the bottom of the totem pole. The reason we're in the basement, the first fired and the last hired, and all that old junk. So that's the reason why we got a curse up on us. So don't be mad at nobody but yourself, because you put yourself in this situation. Don't blame the white man, blame yourself. Read.
And all these blessings shall come on thee and overtake thee.
All these blessings will overcome and take thee if we had kept his law, statute, and commandment judgment, but we didn't do it. Read.
If thou shalt hearken unto the voice of Yahweh thy Elohim,
which we wouldn't do. That's when we're in the United States. We didn't hearken to Yahweh's voice, because that's when we're over in the United States. Read.
blessed shalt thou be in the city,
That's when they dying like flies in Chicago, New York, California, everywhere else. Dying like flies, getting killed.
and blessed shalt thou be in the field.
We would have been blessed in the cities, in the field, but we didn't do right.
Blessed shall be the fruit of thy body,
We'd have had all these blessings.
and the fruit of thy ground, and the fruit of thy cattle, the increase of thy kind, and the flocks of thy sheep.
That means we would be in our own land. This would be happening in our own land if we was at home. But we're in a strange land right now, so this is a curse upon us.
Blessed shall be thy basket and thy store. Blessed shalt thou be when thou comest in, and blessed shalt thou be when thou goest out.
And every time we go out, we don't know if we're going to make it home or not.
Yahweh shall cause thy enemies that rise up against thee to be smitten before thy face.
And all your enemies are going to be smitten before your face if we had did right. But we didn't do right and good. So this ring, the enemies is running over us and doing us any kind of way. You wonder why you get killed and shot and don't nothing happen to them.
They shall come out against thee one way and flee before thee 7 ways. Yahweh shall command the blessing upon thee and thy storehouses, and all that thou settest thy hand unto.
Everything you try to do is going to work. It ain't going to backfire. Right now it's backfiring.
And he shall bless thee in the land which Yahweh thy Elohim giveth thee.
That's right.
Yahweh shall establish thee a holy people unto himself.
And he's going to establish the Hebrew Israelites a holy people unto himself.
As he hath sworn unto thee, if thou shalt keep the commandments of Yahweh thy Elohim.
All you got to do is start keeping the commandments, and he had the same mercy on you just like he had back then.
And walk in his ways.
And walk in his ways. And what is his ways? The law, statute, commandment, judgment, precept. Walking in his ways ain't going no church and being baptized and talking about Christianity and Baptist, Methodist, Jehovah's Witness. That ain't none of his ways. Them the Gentile way that y'all done learned.
And all the people of the earth shall see that thou art called by the name of Yahweh.
That's right. Get your name changed. Be called by Israel. Israel. Read.
And they shall be afraid of thee.
People are going to be afraid of you because you serving Yah and they know you the chosen one. When you walking in the laws and statutes of Yahweh, they're going to respect you and be scared of you. Read.
And Yahweh shall make thee plenteousness in goods.
You ain't going to be without. You're going to have it all.
In the fruit of thy body, and in the fruit of thy cattle, and in the fruit of thy ground.
Ain't gonna be no stir. Ain't gonna be no man that stir, and women that can't have kids, and men that can't have kids. All that's gonna be fruitful and multiplying. You ain't gonna have to put no chemicals on your ground to make the food grow. It's gonna grow from Yah.
and the land which Yahweh swore unto thy fathers to give thee. Yahweh shall open unto thee his good treasure,
His good treasure. What is his good treasure? He just told you. Read.
the heaven to give the rain unto thy land in his season,
That's one is good treasure. The rain for the land.
and to bless all the work of thy hand.
All the work of your hand gonna be blessed.
And thou shalt lend unto many nations.
Now name me somebody that can lend to many nations. We the only people in the world ain't got none. We can't lend nobody nothing. Everybody else got the money and they can lend something. We can't lend nobody nothing. Cause we ain't got nothing.
And thou shalt not borrow. And
That's all we do is borrow. That's all we do. The Gentiles ain't borrowing nothing. Not from us.
And Yahweh shall make thee the head and not the tail.
We are the tail today. We ain't the head, we are the tail. So we know that this prophecy is talking about us, the children of Israel, the black folks in the United States. Because we ain't no head. We show is the tail. And the Gentiles is the head. Read.
And thou shalt be above only, and thou shalt not be beneath.
We in the basement, we beneath right now. Why? Because we didn't do what Yahweh say do. What verse you at?
13.
Okay.
If that thou hearken unto the commandments of Yahweh thy Elohim,
All you had to do was hearken to the commandments of Elohim, but we wouldn't do that. That's when we being punished right now today.
which I command thee this day,
He command us right now today
to observe and to do them.
to do them. Not talk about them, but to do them.
And thou shalt not go aside from any of the words which I command thee this day.
Don't be going to the New Testament and the Quran and the other books trying to find out what to live by their laws and statutes because they wicked. Read.
To the right hand
Don't go to the right hand.
or to the left.
Don't even go to the left because everything is written in the Old Testament. You don't need no other book to go to the right and to the left. Read.
To go after other deities to serve them.
Because when you go to the other books, they're going to teach you about their God, some other strange God that Moses, Abraham, and Isaac never knew about. They didn't know nothing about these gods today. That's right. Them strange gods, you're going to go out these other gods with these other books. Read.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of Yahweh thy Elohim,
If you won't listen to Yahweh,
to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee.
that's right. That's bringing these curses up on it because we wouldn't listen to Yahweh. Okay, what was that? Deuteronomy 28. Let's go. Stop or skip on down to 63. 63 and 64 verse.
Verse 63, and it shall come to pass that as Yahweh rejoice over you to do you good,
Just like Yahweh rejoiced to do us good
and to multiply you,
and to multiply us,
so Yahweh will rejoice over you to destroy you.
that's right. The reason why he going to destroy you because you going to church and eating pork chops, celebrating these pagan holidays and doing everything that the Almighty Yahweh told you not to do. He didn't tell you to do none of that. That's when he's going to destroy you, read, and give you coronavirus and all the rest of it.
And to bring you to naught.
And to bring you to nothing. Break it off and you ain't going to have nothing. Just like he turned Nebuchadnezzar into a bird for 7 years. Nebuchadnezzar was on the throne and thought he was a macho man, thought he was all that, thought his mess didn't stink, and the Almighty broke it off in him and turned to a bird for 7 years. Nebuchadnezzar over there in the book of Daniel. Read.
And ye shall be plucked from off the land whither thou goest to possess it.
That's right. You're going to be plucked from the land. Read.
And Yahweh shall scatter thee among all people.
Didn't he do that? He scattered us among all people. We everywhere.
From the one end of the earth even unto the other.
That's right. There's a Hebrew Israelite in every country and every nation under the sun, even in Russia and Germany, even France and England, everywhere. Read.
And there thou shalt serve other deities.
And when we got to them other countries, we start serving their God like a fool.
Which neither thou nor thy fathers have known.
Which Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob didn't know nothing about it. They didn't know nothing about no Hamashiach, Yahshua, JC, and I'm a Messianic. They ain't know nothing about no Messianic Hebrew. That's brand new. That ain't from Yah. That's from jump. Read.
Even wood and stone.
Even wood and stone.
And among these nations shalt thou find no ease.
Ain't gonna find no ease among these nations.
Neither.
What is that? 6. Oh, that's all they need.
Oh,
Okay, let's go to Joshua 1. Okay, Joshua 1 and 5. Start at 5th verse.
Joshua chapter 1, verse 5. There shall not any man be able to stand before thee all the days of thy life, as I was with Moses.
Yahweh telling Joshua this, just like I was with Moses, I'm going to be with you.
So I will be with thee.
And he'll be with you too, just like he was with Moses and Joshua, he'll be with you today. All you got to do is obey his laws and statutes. Simple. Ain't nothing hard about it. Do it. Read.
I will not fail thee, nor forsake thee.
He ain't going to fail you or forsake you when you obey the Most High Yah.
Be strong and of a good courage.
Be strong and of a good courage.
For unto this people shalt thou divide for an inheritance the land, which I swore unto their fathers to give them. Only be thou strong and very courageous, that thou mayest observe to do according to all the law.
Do all to the law.
Which Moses my servant commanded thee.
Just Moses, like Moses told you.
Turn not from it to the right hand or to the left.
Don't go to the New Testament or the Quran.
That thou mayest prosper whithersoever thou goest.
That's right.
This book of the law shall not depart out of thy mouth.
This book. He didn't say no other book. This book should not depart from the mouth of the law.
But thou shalt meditate therein day and night.
Think about this book day and night. The laws and statute, commandment, judgment, precept. Think about it day and night.
That thou mayest observe to do according to all that is written therein.
That's written in this book. No other book.
For then thou shalt make thy way prosperous.
Then you're going to be prosperous.
And then thou shalt have good success.
You're going to have good success. That's right there. That's corn. Then you're going to have good success. Ain't nothing going to fail you when you're serving Yahweh. Boy, you're going to have a ball. That's right. Ain't nothing like serving Yahweh. That's a ball. You think having money, he going to give you all. He going to give you everything you desire and want when you turn to Yahweh. Okay, let me see. Okay, keep reading.
Have not I commanded thee? Be strong and of a good courage.
Told him be strong and of good courage again.
Be not afraid, neither be dismayed, for Yahweh thy Elohim is with thee whithersoever thou goest.
It's just like he was with him everywhere we go, he gonna be wherever you go. Ain't the same difference. He the same Elohim. He gonna be with you wherever you go.
Then Joshua commanded the officers of the people.
Okay, that's all I needed. Now go to Joshua 23. Almighty gonna be with the righteous, boy, no matter what. You might not think he is, but all he with you. 23 and 14.
Joshua chapter 23, verse 14. And behold, this day I am going the way of all the earth, and ye know in all your hearts and in all your souls that not one thing hath failed of all the good things which Yahweh your Elohim spake concerning you.
That's right. Not one thing failed. Had a ball.
All are come to pass unto you, and not one thing hath failed thereof.
Everything that you did was right on time. Wasn't no failure. Read.
Therefore it shall come to pass that as all good things are come upon you, which Yahweh your Elohim promised you,
He promised you this.
so shall Yahweh bring upon you all evil things, until he have destroyed you from off this good land which Yahweh your Elohim have given you.
And that's only when you transgress the law. That's the evil thing. Read.
When ye have transgressed the covenant of Yahweh your Elohim,
That's right. When you go against the covenant of Yahweh,
which he commanded you,
that's right.
and have gone and served other deities.
Boy, he hate when you go serving somebody else. Almighty ain't studying you. All through this book, he jealous and he don't want you to serve no other God. So when you go to the Quran and the New Testament, you're going to be serving another God. Simple. Read.
And bowed yourselves to them.
Then you're going to be bound now to these other gods.
Then shall the anger of Yahweh be kindled against you.
He going to be mad at you.
And ye shall perish quickly from off the good land which he have given unto you.
And the same thing go for them, go for us. Same thing went for Moses and Joshua, went for us today. It's going on right now in 2022. He's still the same Elohim, and he still mean the same thing. Ain't nothing changed but the weather. 1 Samuel. 1 Samuel 12. 12 and 22.
1 Samuel chapter 12, verse 22. For Yahweh will not forsake his people for his great name's sake, because it had pleased Yahweh to make you his people.
See, that pleased Yahweh to make the Israelites his people. You ought to be patting yourself on the back and doing everything he say do, because you are the chosen one. He chose you above the Mexican, the Puerto Rican, the Japanese, the Gentile, the Chinese, the Russian, the German, everybody. He chose you over everybody. Read.
Moreover, as for me, Elohim forbid that I should sin against Yahweh in ceasing to pray for you, but I will teach you the good and the right way.
Teach you the good and the right way. Ain't but one good and the right way, and that's in the Old Testament.
Only fear Yahweh.
Fear Yahweh.
And serve him in truth with all your heart.
With all your heart, not most of your heart, not part of your heart, not some of your heart, with all your heart. Because when you do that with all your heart, you ain't going to be going to church, eating this bad food and celebrating these holidays and all this junk. You ain't going to do none of that with all your heart. Read.
For consider how great things he have done for you.
And he have did great things for us all the time, because he woke you up today. That's a great thing. When you up walking and breathing, when he stop breathing, that's a bad thing. But as long as you up, that's a good thing.
But if ye shall still do wickedly, ye shall be consumed.
You're going to be destroyed. You got a choice to either do good or do evil. So you continue to do evil after you know what's good, you're going to be destroyed.
Both ye and your king.
Both you and the king. And it means for us today. Okay, 1 Samuel, let's go, 25. Okay, yeah, 25 and 13.
1 Samuel chapter 25, verse 13. And David said unto his men, Gird ye on every man his sword. And they girded on every man his sword. And David also girded on his sword. And there went up after David about 400 men, and 200 abode by the stuff. But one of the young men told Abigail, Nabal's wife, saying, Behold, David sent messengers out of the wilderness to salute our master, and he railed on them. But the men were very good unto us, and we were not hurt.
It was good to him, but was not hurt.
Neither missed we anything.
Ain't stole nothing.
As long as we were conversant with them when we were in the fields.
In other words, this is talking about Nabal, when Nabal was King David sent his men to Nabal, and Abigail was Nabal's wife, and he had talked, and David was gonna kill Nabal because Nabal was a rich man and had everything. He didn't want to get him nothing to eat. And Abigail, by her being a good woman, she came to him and before Nabal, which he didn't know nothing about. But that's a whole new different story. In other words, it's good. But the New Testament say ain't no good people, and the Old Testament say it's good and it's good too. Let me see. 2 Kings. Let me see. 2 Kings. Let me see. 20. Get that. 20 and 19. Yeah. 20 and 19, 2 Kings.
2 Kings chapter 20, verse 19. Then said Hezekiah unto Isaiah, Good is the word of Yahweh which thou hast spoken. And he said, Is it not good, if peace and truth be in my days?
Okay, that's go to 2 Chronicles 19 and 11. Yeah. 19. Mm-hmm.
2 Chronicles chapter 19, verse 11. And behold, Amariah the chief priest is over you in all matters of Yahweh, and Zebadiah the son of Ishmael, the ruler of the house of Judah, for all the king's matters. Also the Levites shall be officers before you. Deal courageously, and Yahweh shall be with the good.
Yahweh always gonna be with the good. That's what the book say. I want you to read that again because I hadn't got it. Let me see. 19, yeah. I thought I had the wrong book. I had. Okay.
Ready?
What I say? 2 Chronicles 19.
2 Chronicles chapter 19.
Okay, I got 20. Okay.
Verse 11.
Okay, here we go. Yeah, read that again.
And behold, Amariah the chief priest is over you in all matters of Yahweh, and Zebadiah the son of Ishmael, the ruler of the house of Judah, for all the king's matters. Also the Levites shall be officers before you. Deal courageously.
Deal courageously. That's what I want.
And Yahweh shall be with the good.
Yahweh gonna be with the good man and good woman. No matter what they say, he gonna be with the good. That's what the book say. I didn't tell it to you. I showed it to you. 2 Chronicles 31. Let's see. 31 and 20. Yeah.
2 Chronicles chapter 31, verse 20. And thus did Hezekiah throughout all Judah, and wrought that which was good and right and true before Yahweh as Elohim.
Do what's good and right before Yahweh, Elohim.
And every work that he began in the service of the house of Elohim, and in the law, and in the commandments, to seek his Elohim, he did it with all his heart and prospered.
That's right. You do it with all your heart, then you're going to prosper. 2 Chronicles 18 and 22. Yeah. Oh, did I read? Yeah, I didn't. I don't think I want that. I think, let me see. Go to Nehemiah. Yeah, I made a mistake. Go to Nehemiah. Nehemiah 9. This corn right here. Yeah, Nehemiah chapter 9, started 13.
Nehemiah chapter 9, verse 13. Thou camest down also upon Mount Sinai, and spakest with them from heaven,
Yahweh came down from Mount Zion, speaking to heaven,
and gavest them right judgments.
Now he gave them right judgments. Let's see what these right judgments is.
And true laws.
And true laws.
Good statutes and commandments.
Good statutes, commandment.
And made us known unto them thy holy Sabbath.
And made it known to us about this holy Sabbath. Read.
And commandest them precepts.
Precepts.
Statutes.
And
laws.
Right, laws.
By the hand of Moses thy servant.
Now where's the church at? Where's the New Testament at? Did he give us the New Testament? Did he give you the church? Did he give you a religion? Did he give you Baptist? Did he give you Pentecost? Methodist? Did he give you all that? Did he give you none of that junk? Now read over again. I'm going to show you what he gave you. He started all over 13. I got to keep doing this because you so brainwashed, bamboozled, and hoodwinked. Let's see, did he give you any of this junk you doing today? Read. Start at the 13th verse.
Thou camest down also upon Mount Sinai.
Yahweh came down on Mount Sinai.
And spakest with them from heaven.
And he spake to the people from heaven.
And gavest them right judgment.
He gave you right judgment. Now let's see if Church Cross and JC and the New Testament, all that junk is in there. Read.
And true laws.
He gave you true laws. Not no New Testament.
Good statutes and commandments.
Not no church.
And made us known unto them thy holy Sabbath.
That's right. He gave you the holy Sabbath, which is Saturday, not Sunday. He didn't give you the first day of the week. He gave you the seventh day of the week. Read.
And commandest them precepts.
Precept. He ain't never told you to go no church and get no religion or follow after Paul, Peter, Luke, and John. Read.
Statutes and laws by the hand of Moses thy servant.
He told you to follow Moses. He ain't never told you to follow Peter, Paul, Luke, and John, them hillbillies over there, the New Testament. He ain't never told you. They say follow Moses. Read.
And gavest them bread from heaven for their hunger,
That's right. When we got hungry, we ate bread from heaven.
and broughtest forth water for them out of the rock for their thirst.
And when we got thirsty, he made the rock gush out water.
And promises them that they should go in to possess the land which thou hast sworn to give them.
That's right. Read.
But they and our fathers dealt proudly, and hardened their necks, and hearkened not to thy commandments.
Same thing we doing today. Ain't hearkening to his commandment. Hard-headed, stiff-necked, and brainwashing, bamboozling, hoodwink. Read.
And refused to obey.
These people refuse to obey Yahweh. They ain't thinking about Yahweh. Only time they worry about Yahweh when they get shot, when they're in the hospital about to die. Then they want somebody to pray for them and call up on Yah for them. These people ain't thinking about Yahweh when they finger popping and they're doing what they do. Read.
Neither were mindful of thy wonders that thou didst among them.
That's right. I ain't thought about what Yahweh did for them in the past.
But hardened their necks.
Harden their necks. Start going to church. Start believing in JC, Hamashiach, and all this other junk.
And in their rebellion appointed a captain to return to their bondage. But thou art a Elohim ready to pardon.
Even after all what he did to Almighty Yahweh, he's still ready to forgive us. Pardon me, forgive. He's still ready to forgive you hard-headed people.
Gracious and merciful.
He's gracious and merciful.
Slow to anger.
It takes Yahweh a long time to get mad at you and start breaking it off. And he's slow to anger. Because if he was quick to anger, wouldn't be nobody on earth. Read.
And of great kindness.
And got plenty of great kindness. Because to deal with a Hebrew Israelite, boy, you got to be merciful. God Almighty, that's when I know he's merciful. To put up with us. Because I'm including myself too. To put up with the black folks in America, boy, that's a headache. Read.
And forsookest them not.
And don't forget us.
Yea, when they had made them a molten calf.
When these people in Egypt made a golden calf, when they went to JC, see the golden calf was back then and JC is today. Read.
And said, this is thy Elohim that brought thee up out of Egypt.
And the same thing our people said, we got to go through Hamashiach to get to Yahweh. That's his only begotten son. He died for the sins of the world. All this junk is same thing back then as now. We got to have the New Testament because it go with the Old Testament like a hand in glove. This ain't no but a golden calf today that these people going on. Read.
And have wrought great provocations.
And wrought great provocation.
Yet thou and thy manifold mercies forsookest them not in the wilderness. The pillar of the cloud departed not from them by day to lead them in the way, neither the pillar of fire by night to show them light and the way wherein.
But that's really all I needed. That's all I needed in Nehemiah. Okay, let's go to Psalm 25. I don't understand how these people can't see this. These people messed up in the head. Always talking about the New Testament, the Quran, and man, y'all got to be retarded. I'm reading it to you, showing you what the book say. They still want to fight it. All right. Okay, keep on. It ain't bothering me at all. 25 and 7. But I already know why the Almighty ain't studied, because he handpicked his people. That's right. That's when y'all can't understand, because the Almighty ain't studied.
Psalm chapter 25, verse 7. Remember not the sins of my youth.
That's right. Remember when I was young. Don't remember the sins when I was you.
Nor my transgressions.
All the stuff that I did wrong and bad when I was young.
According to thy mercy, remember thou me for thy goodness' sake.
That's right. Remember me, Yahweh, for your goodness' sake. Because I know I was bad and hard-headed and stiff-necked when I was young.
O Yahweh, good and upright is Yahweh.
That's what he is, good and upright.
Therefore will he teach sinners in the way.
See, he'll teach a sinner. I was a sinner. And he taught me. And all the other brothers out there that's Torah-based, they were sinners and the Almighty taught them. Read.
The meek will he guide in judgment.
That's right. I was meek and humble and listening. When the teacher was talking and popping corn, I didn't try to debate with him or argue with him and use my opinion how I was raised and how I was brainwashed. You shut your mouth and let the teacher pop that corn. And then you go home and you read it for yourself and you dissect these words, look up these words, and then you get an understanding. You know, don't take what nobody say. You dissect it and research it for yourself. Then you find the truth out. Read.
And the meek will he teach his way.
See, he can't teach no arrogant person, no person that think they know everything, or he already know everything. She know everything. He don't deal with you because you arrogant. He don't deal with you. He deal with the meek and the humble. Somebody gonna shut their mouth and let somebody teach them something and tell them something. Read.
All the paths of Yahweh are mercy and truth unto such as keep his covenant and his testimonies.
That's right.
For thy name's sake.
That's right, for his name's sake.
O Yahweh, pardon my iniquity, for it is great. What man is he that feareth Yahweh? Him shall he teach in the way that he shall choose.
See, the Almighty gonna teach in the way he choose when you fear him. And you can't be running your mouth and think you know everything when somebody trying to teach you about this book. When they showing it to you, proving it to you, and telling it to you, and you still got something to say, then you retarded fool. Okay, that's it. I can see if somebody was teaching you with the book closed and just talking. No, when they proving it to you and you still don't want to accept it, then you retarded fool. That's all I can tell you. I'm gonna hurt your feelings because I ain't come here to make friends. I come here to praise the mighty Yah and teach his word. Go to Psalm 37. I ain't sugarcoating nothing for nobody. I don't care who it is. 37 and 3, I think. Let's see. Yeah, 37 and 3.
Psalm chapter 37, verse 3. Trust in Yahweh and do good.
That's the only way you can do good is when you trust in Yahweh.
So shalt thou dwell in the land.
That's the only way you're going to go back to the land, by trusting in Yahweh. You ain't going to do it no other way.
And verily thou shalt be fed.
You're going to be fed.
Delight thyself also in Yahweh.
Have a ball in serving Yahweh. Have a bizarre.
And he shall give thee the desires of thine heart.
Whatever you want in your heart, the Almighty say, when you follow me, I got you. I'm going to give it to you.
Commit thy way unto Yahweh.
Commit your way to him.
Trust also in him.
Also trusting in Yahweh.
And he shall bring it to pass.
That's what he going to do. Bring it to pass.
And he shall bring forth thy righteousness as the light, and thy judgment as the noonday. Rest in Yahweh and patiently wait patiently for him. Fret not.
Wait, what did it say? Say it again.
Rest in Yahweh and wait patiently for him.
See, you're supposed to wait patiently. Don't be in a hurry all the time. Everybody wanted it yesterday, today. No, you got to wait patiently for the Most High. That's what the book said. What verse you at?
7. Fret not thyself because of him who prospereth in his way, because of the man who bringeth wicked devices to pass. Cease from anger and forsake wrath. Fret not thyself in any wise to do evil.
Don't do no evil.
For evildoers shall be cut off, but those that wait upon Yahweh, they shall inherit the earth.
Everybody that wait up on Yahweh going to inherit the earth. All you got to do is be patient. Everybody wondering why this, why that. When is this, when is that? No, all you got to do is worry about them laws and statute, commandment, judgment. That's what you do. Don't worry about Yahweh. He taking his time and doing what he want to do. Don't question him. People kill me, want to know why, want to question the Most High. You're a fool for questioning them, oh my. You don't worry about it. You worry about what he say do. He didn't tell you to question him. He said, my ways are not your ways. Even my thoughts are not your thoughts. He way higher than heaven. Hold on, let's go to that. I want to read that right quick in Isaiah. Let these people know you ain't got no business questioning the Most High. And people try to do that. Don't question him. Let me see what that said in Isaiah.
55.
Yeah, I know. It's 55 and
8.
Okay, start at 7 though. Let's see. Oh no,
6.
start at 6. Yeah.
Isaiah chapter 55, verse 6. Seek ye Yahweh while he may be found.
Seeking while it may be found.
Call ye upon him while he is near.
While he near.
Let the wicked forsake his way,
Let the wicked forsake Yahweh's ways, because they're going to do that anyway.
and the unrighteous man his thoughts.
And the unrighteous man his thoughts. There's a whole bunch of unrighteous man his thoughts today. Read.
And let him return unto Yahweh,
Let this man return to Yahweh.
and he will have mercy upon him,
Even after all he did, the Almighty still going to have mercy upon him.
and to our Elohim,
That's right.
for he will abundantly pardon.
He going to forgive you for everything you did when you turn toward Yah. Read.
For my thoughts are not as your thoughts,
Almighty say he don't think like us. His thoughts ain't like our thoughts. Read.
neither are your ways my ways,
Your ways ain't nothing like my ways. Read.
saith Yahweh.
Yahweh said it. Read.
For as the heavens are higher than the earth,
Just like the heavens higher than the earth, because ain't no end up there. Been to the moon and all they ain't lying to y'all. Ain't been no moon. Read.
so are my ways higher than your ways,
Yahweh say his ways is way higher than our ways. Read.
and my thoughts than your thoughts.
And his thoughts are your thoughts. So you don't question the Most High. Don't worry about it. Just do what you got to do. Now, what was I at? I didn't forget. Psalms what?
37.
37? Okay.
Verse 10.
I was at 10. Okay. Let me see if I want that. Now I want you to skip on down to 23.
Verse 23. The steps of a good man are ordered by Yahweh.
Say the steps of a good man. The New Testament say ain't nobody good but God. Over there, that's a lie. They say what?
And he does.
No, just start over.
The steps of a good man are ordered by Yahweh.
Are ordered by Yahweh. So it's a such thing as a good man, but it's ordered by Yah. Okay, now let's go to Psalms. What was that? 30. That was okay. Psalm 38. Okay, let me see. 38. 11.
Psalm chapter 38, verse 11. My lovers and my friends stand aloof from my sword,
They stand away from me.
and my kinsmen stand afar off.
Ain't nobody studying you. Watch this. Your friends, your lovers, and your kinfolks ain't studying you. Read.
They also that seek after my life lay snares for me,
They trying to kill me.
and they that seek my hurt speak mischievous things,
Speaking bad things. Want something bad to happen to a righteous person.
and imagine deceits all the day long.
Well, I can't stand. The person say I did my. They can't stand that person, and they evil and wicked. And ain't nobody never did nothing to them, and they mad at somebody for nothing.
But I, as a deaf man, heard not, and I was a dumb man that opened not his mouth.
That's right.
Thus I was as a man that heareth not, and in whose mouth are no reproofs. For in thee, O Yahweh, do I hope. Thou wilt hear, O Yahweh my Elohim.
That's right. Trust in the Almighty Yah.
For I said, hear me, lest otherwise they should rejoice over me. When my foot slippeth, they magnify themselves against me.
They're happy when somebody fall down and hurt, whatever slip or something bad happen to them. They rejoicing.
For I am ready to halt, and my sorrow is continually before me. For I will declare my iniquity. I will be sorry for my sin.
That's right.
But my enemies are lively, and they are strong.
My enemies hate me and they strong.
And they that hate me wrongfully are multiplied.
There's more people that hate you than love you in this world.
They also that render evil for good are mine adversaries.
These people render good for evil for an adversary.
Because I follow the thing that is good.
Because when you do right and good, people going to hate you. That's what the book's saying. Read that again.
They also that render evil for good are my adversaries.
All these people is your adversary.
Because I follow the thing that is good.
And what is good? I'm going to read it on down to you what is good. When you do good, people going to hate you and ain't going to like you. That's what the book say.
Forsake me not, O Yahweh, my Elohim. Be not far from me. make haste to help me.
Help me, Yahweh, when these people on earth trying to kill me and hate me for no reason. I ain't never did nothing to them but pop this corn and told the truth. They gonna be mad at you and hate you, but Yahweh got my back. I ain't studying. Read.
Oh Yahweh, my salvation.
Oh Yahweh, my salvation. That's right. Hey, they gonna hate you about this book. I know for a fact that they gonna say they don't hate you. They say they love. They'll lie. Nobody love you when you're doing right. These people lying to you. Oh, I don't lie. I don't hate him. I don't dislike him. You a lie. Told a lie. You do. I know you hate me. 73. But ask me, do I care? I ain't studying. Book just says you're gonna hate me. So to know you lying now. 73 and 1.
Psalms chapter 73, verse 1. Truly Elohim is good to Israel.
And he is good to Israel.
Even to such as are of a clean heart.
Of a clean heart. And the only way you're going to have a clean heart is obeying them laws. 86 and 5.
Psalms chapter 86, verse 5. For thou, Yahweh, art good.
And we know Yahweh is good.
And ready to forgive.
And he always forgiven us.
And plenteousness and mercy unto all them that call upon thee.
See, Almighty Yahweh got mercy to all them that call up on him. And the only way you could call up on him is through him only, not nobody else. When you call up on him and somebody else, you done already messed up. You messed up. 92 and 1. Let's see. Yeah, I think it is 92 and 1.
Psalms chapter 92, verse 1. It is a good thing to give thanks unto Yahweh.
That's a good thing when you give thanks to Yahweh and not nobody else.
And to sing praises unto thy name.
And you only supposed to sing praise to Yahweh name in church. They singing praise to their hip on the stick name. They ain't talking about Yahweh in no church.
O Most High.
That's right. That's all I needed. What was that? I said 92. Okay, let's go to 105. Psalm 100 in the 5th verse.
Psalms chapter 105, verse 5.
No, Psalms 100, verse 5. 100, verse 5.
Psalms chapter 100, verse 5. For Yahweh is good.
That's right. We know he good.
His mercy is everlasting.
Everlasting mean there ain't no end to that.
And his truth endureth to all generations.
And what is his truth? I'm going to show you what the truth is to all generations. His truth is. Don't let me forget to show them what the truth is. 111 and 10. 111 and truth. All his truth. What I say, 111 and 10. Oh, no, we're going to back up to 7 on this. Corn right here.
Psalms chapter 111, verse 7.
Yes, sir.
The work of his hands are verity and judgment. And all his commandments are sure.
You can guarantee count on the commandment. They're for sure.
They stand fast forever and
they
ever.
Stand fast forever and ever. So when they tell you can't keep the law no more, JC came and did away with it. We ain't under the law. They're a lie. The law is forever and ever. Read.
And are done in truth and uprightness.
Truth and uprightness.
He sent redemption unto his people.
His people. That's right.
He have commanded his covenant forever.
His covenant of circumcision and all other covenants forever. Not to JC got here. Not to the New Testament got here. Forever. Read.
Holy and reverend is his name.
Holy and reverend is the Almighty Yahweh name.
The fear of Yahweh is the beginning of wisdom.
The fear of Yahweh is the beginning of wisdom.
A good understanding have all they that do his commandments.
Everybody on this earth that fear Yahweh and keep his commandments is what?
A good understanding have all they that do his commandments.
You're going to have a good understanding when you keep the most. Is that in the way? Move that jump. Okay. All right then. Yeah. So read that again. You're going to have a good understanding. That's when I can understand. That's when the other brothers in the world can understand because they keeping the commandment. You can't understand nothing. You dumb as a box of rocks when you ain't keeping the commandment. That's when you can't comprehend and understand. Now read it again. All you got to do is dissect this and you going to understand. Read.
The fear of Yahweh is the beginning of wisdom.
So the first thing you got to do is fear him, and that's where the wisdom started. Read.
A good understanding have all they that do his commandments.
A good understanding of all the people on earth to keep his commandment. That's when they understand ain't no New Testament, ain't no Hamashiach, ain't no JC, ain't no church, ain't no religion, ain't no Baptist, ain't none of that. That's when I got a good understanding because I keep the commandment. The people that do that mess, they ain't keeping the commandment. They ain't got no good understanding. Common sense. Read.
His praise endure forever.
And his praise endure forever. Praise the mighty Yah. Hallelujah. That's right. That's 110. That's okay. Let's go to Psalm 119. My favorite psalm. Let's go to my favorite Psalm 119. Okay, that's let me start at the 66. Okay.
Psalms chapter 119, verse 66. Teach me good judgment and knowledge.
Teach me good judgment and knowledge. What is good judgment and knowledge? Read.
For I have believed thy commandments.
I believe them. That's right. I believe them. I don't believe that New Testament. I don't believe in no church. I don't believe in no cross. I don't believe in Christianity. What do I believe in? Read that again. I believe.
Teach me good judgment and knowledge.
When you got good judgment and knowledge, what?
For I have believed thy commandments.
I believe the commandments. I ain't studying nothing else. In no New Testament, Quran, and Hadith, I ain't thinking about that. I believe the commandment. Okay, keep reading.
Before I was afflicted, I went astray, but now have I kept thy word.
That's right.
Thou art good and doest good. Teach me thy statutes.
Teach me thy statutes, Almighty. That's right. Teach me thy statutes.
The proud have forged a lie against me.
The proud people gonna lie on you.
But I will keep thy precepts with my whole heart.
With my whole heart, I'm still gonna keep it because they gonna lie on you and bear false witness on you, but you gotta still keep that law.
Their heart is as fat as grease, but I delight in thy law.
But I delight in the law. I don't care what they're talking about. Read.
It is good for me that I have been afflicted.
It's good that they broke it off and inflicted me. Made me a stronger person. Because what don't kill you gonna make you strong.
That I might learn thy statutes.
And that's when I learned this statute.
The law of thy mouth is better unto me than thousands of gold and silver.
The law is better than thousands of gold and silver.
Thy hands have made me and fashioned me. Give me understanding, that I may learn thy commandments.
It didn't tell you to learn no New Testament. Say learn his commandments. Okay, that's all I really wanted. Let's go to now let me get some more out of this because let me see where I want to go.
Lost truth.
What's good? Let me see. What 127?
Verse 127. Therefore I love thy commandments above gold.
I love the commandments above $1 billion, $1 trillion. Love to rather have a commandment than $1 trillion. Read.
Yea, above fine gold.
And you know fine gold is above money, because gold is over money. That's when I said that. Okay, let me see. 142.
Thy righteousness is an everlasting righteousness, and thy law is the truth.
That's the only truth is the law. If you ain't got the law, you ain't got the truth. I don't care who you is. That's what the book said. I didn't tell it to you. I showed it to you. Okay, what else the truth? Read that 151.
Verse 151. Thou art near, O Yahweh, and all thy commandments are truth.
All the commandments are truth. So if they ain't keeping no commandment, there ain't no truth about it. They ain't no good. All the commandments are true. That's what it say. Okay, let me skip on. Let me see if I want something else. Read that 163.
Verse 163. I hate and abhor lying, but
book say hate lying.
But thy law do I love.
But the law I love. I hate somebody lying to me, but the law I love. Okay, 165.
Verse 165. Great peace have they which love thy law,
Great peace which have the law.
and nothing shall offend them.
You ain't gonna get mad at nobody for talking. Don't nothing offend me because I keep the law. People get offended and mad because they don't keep the law. That's when you're mad and don't, because if you kept the law, you ain't gonna get offended. Now read that again.
Great peace have they which love thy law.
Great peace. You wouldn't be, Chicago wouldn't be cutting up like that if they had great peace. If they kept the law, it would be peace in the city. Only thing gonna change this world is the law, the commandments of statute and precept of judgment. Ain't nothing gonna change until they start serving Yah. It's gonna always be like it is. And you done tried everything, the Democrat, the Republican, the vote, the this, that, and the other, whatever you come up with in the House of Representatives and the Senate and all that. That ain't nothing. Only thing gonna calm America down is the Almighty Yahweh, but obeying His laws and statute and precept, judgment, command. Then you gonna get peace up on earth. Until then, it's on and popping. It's killing. It's on and popping with this evil and wickedness going on. Y'all done tried everything else, but y'all ain't tried Yah. That's right. Okay, what was that? Psalms. Let's go to Psalms 135. That's the key and the answer to peace is serving Yah. You don't serve Yah, you ain't got no peace coming. Ain't nothing else gonna work. 135 and 3 and 5. Yeah.
Psalms chapter 135, verse 3. Praise Yahweh, for Yahweh is good.
We know He's good, right?
Sing praises unto His name.
That's right.
For it is pleasant. For Yahweh hath chosen Jacob unto Himself, and Israel for His peculiar treasure. For I know that Yahweh is great, and that our Yahweh is above all deities.
He above every god on the planet. Above all these gods. I don't care what your God name is or what he did. He did nothing. But I don't care what his name is. The Almighty, read that again. He letting you know He above anything you talking about.
For I know that Yahweh is great.
He is great. He created the heaven and the earth. What your God did? Ain't did nothing. That sun out there, the Almighty Yah did it. The moon, the stars, the weather, the trees, the leaves falling, wintertime, summertime, Yahweh did it all. So how your God greater than Him? Never. Read.
And that our Yahweh is above all deities.
Above all gods. That's right. That's corn right there. Okay, that's Psalm 145. Our God is above everybody, God. The Chinese, the Puerto Rican, the Mexican, the white folks, the Afghanistan, the whatever Iranians, Russians, and Germans, and whatever you want to call them. They God ain't got none on our God. Did I say Psalm 145?
Yeah.
Okay. 145 and 9. Yeah, 145 and 9 Psalm.
Psalms chapter 145, verse 9. Yahweh is good to all.
Yahweh good to everybody. Not somebody, everybody. Because when you woke up this morning, that was good. He good to you. Woke you up this morning. Read.
And His tender mercies are over all His works.
Over all His works. Okay, let's go to Proverbs. Proverbs. Okay, 1. Proverbs 4:1.
Say 4 more.
Yeah, Proverbs chapter 4, verse 1.
Proverbs chapter 4, verse 1. Hear, ye children, the instruction of a father, and attend to no understanding. For I give you good doctrine. Forsake ye not my law.
Yahweh say He give you good doctrine. Don't forsake my law. Don't tell me that the law been did away with when JC got here and all this junk. You can't keep the Sabbath in the strange land and all this. You can't keep His law because somebody else did something else different. You are a lie. Read.
For I was my father's son, tender and only beloved in the sight of my mother. He taught me also and said unto me, let thine heart retain my words, keep my commandments and live.
You keep the commandments and live. Read.
Get wisdom, get understanding, Forget it not,
Get this and don't forget it.
neither decline from the words of my mouth. Forsake her not, and she shall preserve thee. Love her, and she shall keep thee. Wisdom is the principal thing.
Wisdom is the principal thing.
Therefore get wisdom,
That's why get wisdom.
and with all thy getting, get understanding.
Get an understanding, because that's the best thing in life is an understanding. And when you keep his laws and statutes, precepts, and judgment commandments, you're going to get an understanding. You're going to understand there ain't no such thing as no New Testament, no Quran, no Hadith, no JC, no religion, no Christian. You're going to understand all that. Ain't no such thing as none of that. All that's made up by man.
Exalt her,
By a man that the Almighty ain't never talked to or sent. That's right. That was made up by a man. I think I just won the 7. Okay, go to Proverbs 17. You're going to have a well good understanding, but ain't no such thing as the New Testament. Anytime you say it's a such thing, you've been brainwashed, bamboo, and hoodwinked, and the Almighty ain't studying. 17 and 26.
Proverbs chapter 17, verse 26. Also to punish the just is not good.
When you punish a just and honest man and good, that ain't good. When you punish because you jealous and mad and hate him for no reason. Don't punish no good man.
Nor to strike princes for equity.
That's right. Don't do that. Okay, that's what I say. What was that? Proverbs 17?
Yeah.
Let's go to 19. Proverbs 19 and 2.
Proverbs chapter 19, verse 2. Also, that the soul be without knowledge.
The soul that was not knowledge.
It is not good.
So a person that ain't got no knowledge, that ain't good. You shut your mouth and start listening to somebody. It said also the soul that is without knowledge, that ain't good. So if you ain't got no knowledge, that's bad.
And he that hasteth with his feet sinneth.
And hates with his feet, he sinneth. Now skip on down to 8.
Verse 8. He that getteth wisdom loveth his own soul. He that keepeth understanding shall find good.
Keep understanding, you're going to find good. Proverbs 20 and 23.
Proverbs chapter 20, verse 23. Divers weights are an abomination unto Yahweh.
Different weights. Giving somebody a different weight, that's abomination. You don't give nobody no different weight.
And a false balance is not good.
That ain't good to give a false balance. You're supposed to give an ounce of weed, 28 grams, you give them 25 and 24. I'm just making an example out of that. Balance. Make it, you know you're supposed to give them 28, give them 28. Don't give them no 24 and 23, trying to cheat him out of his money. The Almighty don't like that. That's right.
Man's goings are of Yahweh.
A man's going is of Yahweh.
How can a man then understand his own way?
Can't understand his own way because he got your brainwashed, bamboos, and hoodwinked. You can't understand it. You don't know why. Because Almighty looking at your heart. He know your heart ain't no good and your heart ain't right. That's right. What was that? Proverbs 20 what?
3 and 20.
No, I'm talking about Proverbs what chapter? What was that?
Oh, chapter 20.
Okay, go to 22. Start the first verse.
Proverbs chapter 22, verse 1. A good name is rather to be chosen than great riches.
The Almighty, y'all say the good name. Care nothing about how much money you got, how much fame you got, how popular you is, and all this, everybody love you. He say a good name is rather to be chosen than great riches. Read.
And loving favor rather than silver and gold.
Rather have a good name than all this. Right, read.
The rich and poor meet together.
The rich and the poor right there together.
Yahweh is the maker of them all.
Yahweh is the maker of the rich man and the poor man. The rich woman and the poor woman. That's right. He the maker of them all. So don't be patting yourself on the back talking about you got a master in this. You got promoted to this and you this and that. The Almighty made you rich. And if you ain't got no money and you pouring on the floor, the reason why, because Yahweh wants you poor. That's right. He wants you poor. If he wants you rich, he'll make you rich. But don't give no credit to nobody else because Yahweh the one made you rich and poor. There it is right there. That's the answer. For all you ones that's arrogant and think y'all got all this money and all this, that. Yeah, I did it myself. I got my college. I got my master's on the wall. I got the bachelor in this. I went to DeVry, Harvard, and all this old junk. You man, that don't mean nothing. Yahweh gave you some money. Nah. That lets you know you dumb as a box of rock when you take the credit and give it to the college. Oh, I went to, what's the name of them colleges?
Yale.
I went to Yale. Where?
Brown.
I went to Brown.
Harvard.
I went to Harvard. Man, that don't mean nothing. Almighty give it to you, fool. So quit taking credit up on your own. Yahweh did it. It just read it to you. Let's see. 22. Let's go to Proverbs 28. 28 and 10.
Proverbs chapter 28, verse 10. Whoso causeth the righteous to go astray in an evil way, he shall fall himself into his own pit.
That's right. You trying to trick the righteous. You the one gonna fall into the pit. You the one going ahead. When you try to lead a righteous man the wrong way, read it again. It's gonna backfire. It's gonna backfire on you. Read. Whosoever what?
Whoso causes the righteous to go astray in an evil way,
You try to get the righteous to do evil,
he shall fall himself into his own
you
pit.
the one gonna fall into the pit and go to hell while you trying to brainwash the righteous, and you know you wrong, but you want him to do wrong because you doing wrong. You the one gonna fall into the pit and go to hell. Read.
But the upright shall have good things in possession.
The good things in possession. That's what he gonna have. Okay, that's 28. 11. Yeah, I want 11 too.
The rich man is wise in his own conceits.
The rich man is wise in his own conceit, because the rich man think because he got all the money and power, he right. That don't make you right because you got all the money and power. Fool. Read.
But the poor that have understanding searcheth him out.
I search him out, baby. I'm the poor man, but I search a rich man out, boy. They can't, hey, boy, I break it off in them. Read that verse again, boy, because that's corn. You ain't tell me that ain't no corn. Read.
The rich man is wise in his own conceits.
The rich man think he know everything and wise in his own conceit because he got everything and standing on everybody. Read.
But the poor that have understanding searcheth him out.
But the poor that understand the laws, the statutes, commandments, and judgment, precept, and yeah, baby, he gonna figure him out. He ain't gonna be able to trick the poor man is wise. He can trick a poor fool. He ain't gonna trick no poor wise man. That's what the book is saying. That's corn right there. You ain't gonna be able to do nothing with nobody that's got the truth. Okay, was that 28?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see if I want anything. Okay, I want 28. I bag up to 28 and 4. I forgot that. 28 and 4.
Verse 4. They that forsake the law praise the wicked.
See, when you don't keep the law, you wicked from the start. You praise the wicked when you don't keep his laws. Read. I don't care who you is. You wicked if you ain't keeping the law. Read.
But such as keep the law contend with them.
I'm content. You content when you keep the law. Read.
Evil men understand not judgment.
An evil man don't understand Yahweh. An evil man is a man that go to church. Is a man that believe in Yahshua. Is a man that's got a religion. Is a man that served Christianity in the New Testament and Quran. That's an evil man. Read.
But they that seek Yahweh understand all things.
Boy, whoever seeking Yahweh gonna understand all things. There you go. That's corn right there. You seek Yahweh, you gonna understand all this.
Okay.
Oh, that's all it needed. That was it. Okay, that was Proverbs 28. Let's go to Ecclesiastes. Oh, yeah. Ecclesiastes chapter 2, verse 26.
Ecclesiastes chapter 2, verse 26. For Elohim giveth to a man that is good in his sight wisdom.
He give it to a man that is good.
And knowledge.
That's right. He give him knowledge, wisdom. What? Read.
And joy.
And joy.
But to the sinner he giveth travail.
But to the sinner, the ones that ain't studying Yahweh, travail.
To gather and to heap up, that he may give to him that is good before Yahweh.
It's right. That's good before Yahweh. He gonna get his good.
This also is vanity and vexation of spirit.
Okay, because you're supposed to serve Yah. And listen to what Yahweh said, not what no man talking about. You ain't thinking about what no man talking about. Isaiah 65. If he ain't saying thus said Yahweh out of his mouth, you ain't got no business to him no way. No, he a false prophet or a false teacher. If he ain't talking about Yahweh only, he a false prophet and a false teacher. 65 and 2. Yeah. 65 and 2 Isaiah.
Isaiah chapter 65, verse 2. I have spread out my hands all the day unto a rebellious people.
Almighty says, spreading my hands, I'm begging you to come seek me and serve me and worship me. He begging you. Read.
Which walk in a way that was not good.
You walk in the way is not good. You go to church, that ain't good. You eat pork chop, that ain't good. You say you're a Baptist, a Methodist, a Democrat, a Republican, that ain't good. Ain't none of that junk no good. Read.
After their own thoughts.
Them your own thoughts. I'm a Democrat. I'm a Republican. I'm a this. I'm a that. I'm a Baptist. I'm a Methodist. I'm a Catholic. I'm a Presbyterian. I'm a woo out the band. I'm a religious person. I'm a Christian. I'm a this. I'm a that. I'm a follower of JC. All let's read that verse again.
I have spread out my hands all the day unto a rebellious people.
All the day to a rebellious, hard-headed, stick-necked people, which is the black folks he talking about. Read.
Which walk in a way that was not good.
And you walk in a way is not good.
After their own thoughts.
After your own thoughts.
A people that provoked me to anger continually to my face.
You provoke Yahweh to anger to his face. Mean you gonna do it. I'm doing me. I'm gonna do what I want to do. Read.
That sacrifice it in gardens and burn it incense upon altars of brick.
Read.
Which remain among the graves and lodge in the mountain.
Monuments.
Which eat swine's flesh and broth of abominable things in their vessels.
See, this is a wicked thing, eating this swine flesh and abominable behind trees and all this old junk. Hide. Say you don't, but you don't, but you do. Read.
Which say, stand by thyself, come not near to me.
You ain't no better than me. That was the pork chop man saying.
For I am holier than thou.
I'm just as holy as you. Just because I eat pork don't make you no better than me. That's what them fools gonna say. That's what the book saying. Just because you eat, he ain't no better than me. JC didn't clean up everything. Now we can eat it. Man, you retarded. Read.
These are a smoke in my nose and a fire that burn all the day.
Yahweh say this is smoke in my nose and it burn all the day when you got them chillings and hog maws and pork chops on the stove Thanksgiving Day or whatever day it is. He say it smell like smoke in his nose. Did you know that? That's smoking Yahweh. So mean he don't want to smell it. That look like a burning house. You can't stand that smoke. And that's what a pork chop smell like, a burning house today in smoke. You don't want no parts of that. Jeremiah 4. Smell like smoke in his nose when they cooking that mess. 22. Jeremiah 4 and 22.
Jeremiah chapter 4, verse 22. For my people is foolish.
Yahweh say his people are foolish. Why? Because they go to church and do everything that Yahweh say don't do. Read.
They have not known me.
They don't know nothing about Yahweh because they knew him. They wouldn't be going to church. They wouldn't be talking about no New Testament, no Hamashiach or Yahshua. You don't know nothing about Yah. Read.
They are sottish children.
This Scottish means stupid. They some stupid black folks.
And they have none understanding.
You ain't got no understanding of this Bible. You just going on with somebody that told you monkey see, monkey do. You ain't read enough for yourself. You ain't researched nothing. And you started off in the New Testament. That's when you can't let it go. I started off in the Torah and the Tanakh. That's when I ain't studying it. Read.
They are wise to do evil.
You wise to do evil. Go to church. Call up on JC. That's evil. Read.
But to do good, they have no knowledge.
But to do the law, the commandments, the statutes, judgment, precept, to do good, you don't want no parts of that. You running away from that. You don't want to do that. Jeremiah 21 and 10. You don't want no parts of Yahweh. And the only way you can have some parts of Yahweh, you got to keep his laws. And you don't want to keep his laws. So that means you don't want no parts of Yahweh at all. You want to do what you want to do. You can't do what you want to do and serve Yah. You can't do what everybody else wants you to do and serve Yah. 21, I think I want 10. Let me see. Yeah, 21 and 10.
Jeremiah chapter 21, verse 10. For I have set my face against this city for evil.
Yahweh said, I set my face against Chicago, New York, California, Texas, all that for evil. That's right. Ain't nothing going to change until they keep the commandments. Just that simple. He said, what not? Read it again.
For I have set my face against this city for evil.
Chicago and all the rest of it for evil.
And not for good.
And not for good.
Saith Yahweh.
Yahweh said it. That's the reason why the killing and going on and all this old bad stuff, evil stuff happening in this world. The world is full of evil and sin and wickedness because there ain't nobody keeping the law.
It shall be given into the hand of the king of Babylon, and he shall burn it with fire.
Okay, now let's go to Lamentation. All the world got to do is start serving Yah, keeping his laws and commandments, and watch the change. Gonna change with the quickness. But they ain't gonna do that. They got to break his laws. That's what they love doing. What I say, Lamentation. Let's see it. Lamentation 3. Yeah, Lamentation 3 and 25.
Lamentations chapter 3, verse 25. Yahweh is good unto them that wait for him.
Yahweh good to the people that wait on him and try to be in a hurry and rush him. No, he do what he want to do. He say it again.
Yahweh is good unto them that wait for him.
That wait for him.
To the soul that seeketh him.
And the soul that's seeking him.
It is good that a man should both hope and quietly wait for the salvation of Yahweh.
Wait for the salvation of Yahweh. That's right. Wait quietly and patient for Yahweh. That's right. Don't be in no hurry. Michael 7 and 2. What you in the hurry for? Yeah, Michael, I say. Michael 7 and 2 up here. It's good, yeah. 7 and 2.
Micah chapter 7, verse 2. The good man is perished out of the earth, and there is none upright among men.
That's right. After the good man died, ain't nobody to stand in his place.
They all lie in wait for blood. They hunt every man his brother with a net.
That's right.
That they may do evil with both hands earnestly.
That's right. In other words, these people rather do evil than good. Okay, hold on. Let me go to 6 and 7. Michael 6 and 7. Yeah, missed that.
Micah chapter 6, verse 7. Will Yahweh be pleased with thousands of rams, or with 10,000s of rivers of oil? Shall I give my firstborn for my transgression, yet the fruit of my body for the sin of my soul?
There's asking a question. Should Almighty be happy for all this? He gonna show you what he want.
He have showed thee, O man, what is good.
Almighty Yahweh, he showed you what's good. He gonna finna tell you what's good.
And what doth Yahweh require of thee?
And what do he require of man?
But to do justly.
Just do justly.
And to love mercy.
And to love mercy.
And to walk humbly with thy Elohim.
And walk humbly with him mean keep his law, statute, precept, judgment, commandment. That's how you walk humbly with him. Okay, go to Hosea 8. I gotta go back here. Hosea 8 and Hosea 8 and 1.
Hosea chapter 8, verse 1. Set the trumpet to thy mouth. He shall come as an eagle against the house of Yahweh, because they have transgressed my covenant and trespassed against my law.
That's right.
Israel shall cry unto me, my Elohim, we know thee.
Then they're going to cry. There's always something bad got to happen to Israel for Israel to change. Read.
Israel have cast off the thing that is good.
They have stopped doing what's good. They cast that off. They don't want no parts of the good. They want to go to church and be baptized and get a pimp 10% of their money. Read.
The enemy shall pursue him. They have set up kings, but not by me.
You have did what you want to do, but not by Yahweh. He ain't told you to set up no king. He ain't told you to go no church. He ain't tell you to believe in no New Testament. You did stuff without his permission. Read.
They have made princes, and I knew it not.
He made all this junk. He ain't know it not.
Of their silver and their gold have they made them idols, that they may be cut off.
That's right. You do stuff without the Almighty permission. That's what that's about right there. Okay, let me I think I'm gonna go. Let me go to the New Testament. Let me show you a lie over here in the New Testament, and I'm gonna be done with. Okay, Matthew 19. Now we done found out about the good in the the good in the Old Testament about the good men. We know it's good men. But watch what this fool say. But I believe this. But let's go to 19 and 16.
Matthew chapter 19, verse 16. And behold, one came and said unto him, Good master, what good thing shall I do that I may have eternal life? And he said unto him, Why callest thou me good?
This man, JC said, why you calling me good? In other words, JC said he ain't no good. Watch this.
There is none good but one.
That's a lie. It's a lot of good people when you keep the laws, the statutes, precept, commandment. He saying nobody good but God. So that we know he ain't no good, but he told a lie and say there's nobody good on earth but God. Read.
That is God. But if thou wilt enter into life, keep the commandments.
Now he told the truth right there. He said, if you want to keep the commandment, he did. He told a lie and the truth. He said, ain't nobody good but God. That's a lie. But you got, if you want to be saved, you got to keep the commandment. Okay, Mark 10. Mark 10 and let me see. 17.
Mark chapter 10, verse 17. And when he was gone forth into the way, there came one running and kneeled to him and asked him, Good master, what shall I do that I may inherit eternal life? And JC said unto him, Why callest thou me good?
In other words, JC said, I ain't no good, which I agree. He ain't no good. Read.
There is none good but one.
That's a lie. It's more than people good, because I'm going to show you in the Old Testament they good. Read.
That is God.
Ain't nobody good but God. That's what he said. Okay, let me go to Proverbs 12 and 2. Let's see if anybody good in the Old Testament. I think Proverbs, because he just told a lie. Proverbs 12 and 2.
Proverbs chapter 12, verse 2. A good man obtaineth favor of Yahweh.
It said what?
A good man obtaineth favor of Yahweh.
It said a good man obtaineth favor of Yahweh, but over in the New Testament, he saying nobody good but God. But he said in himself, he ain't no good, which we know JC ain't no good. He told the truth and a lie in the same sentence. Ain't that something? How the man told a lie and the truth in the same sentence. Read this what it say 12 and 2.
A good man obtaineth favor of Yahweh, but a man of wicked devices will he condemn.
That's right. Okay, go to 13 and 22.
Proverbs chapter 13, verse 22. A good man leaveth an inheritance to his children's children.
A good man, when he die, he leave his land, his cars, his houses, and everything to the children, to his children.
And the wealth of the sinner is laid up for the just.
For the just. Okay, that's where I'm done. But I'll let you know that this New Testament ain't no good.
Dictionary.
Huh?
Dictionary. Good.
Oh, you forgot to read? I thought you read. You didn't read it?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, you got to read the word good, because I forgot all about it, man. Okay, he going to read the definition of the word good. They should have did that at first, but I forgot.
Good, having positive or desirable qualities, not bad or poor, useful, suitable, beneficial, helpful, favorable, enjoyable, pleasant, superior to the average, solid, sound, not spoiled, usable, selective, discriminating, morally upright, honorable, well-behaved, obedient, loyal, devoted, proper, correct, ample, sufficient, not less than, full, thorough, complete, fair, likely, graded by U.S. government standards as less than choice and prime, something good, benefit, welfare, value.
Okay, that's what the definition of the word good means. All that what he just said. Okay. Now, do anybody have any questions or comments about what I just talked about? Any comments or questions about being good? Let me see. Let's see how long it is. He said I got to read Deuteronomy 32 every Sabbath. Read. Go get that. What verse, brother? Let me see. How long is it?
52 verses.
Oh, it's long. It's a little long. He said, "Oh, okay. You just want to open up with that every Sabbath." That's what he probably talking about. Okay, it's long. Oh, you talking about the whole chapter? Okay, brother, I understand. Do we have any Messianics or Christians or anybody that believe in the New Testament to comment on what I just read? J.L. Freezy, you on there? Hebrew? Eric Harley? Any comments or questions about what I just talked about? All right. Praise the mighty Yah. Yeah, Charlotte Rams, I sure appreciate that. Yeah, excellent. Excellent lesson. Yeah. Thanks a lot. I just try to serve, put it out there for the people. I ain't sugarcoating nothing. Everything is right on the money. With no spices and sugar added. I got to give it to them in the raw, lest I be a false teacher. If I start sugarcoating and perpetrating the fraud, Almighty gonna kill me. Got to be 100 with Yah. The people don't want to hear it, but they ain't got no other choice. Cause I'm gonna pop this corn to the graveyard. One thing gonna stop me is the graveyard. You got something to put with that? Now, if y'all got something to put with that, we can read it. If y'all got some scriptures that I might have forgot about or that I didn't know nothing about to put with that, we can read them. Yeah. As I know it's probably plenty more. But all I'm going to say is this. When you love Yahweh with all your heart, might, and soul, you ain't going to believe in no New Testament, no Holy Quran, no Hadith, and no other book. And you ain't going to be talking about no Hamashiach, Yahshua, and JC. Only if you love Yahweh. You ain't going to do it. It's impossible for you to love Yahweh and put somebody else with him. No. Mm-mm. This guy said from the west side say, ain't who the ain't no sacrifice for no sin. Where you get that at? The book ain't never told you to go to Jeremiah. Let me show you who it is. Ain't nobody, Almighty ain't studying no sacrifice. Hold on, go to Jeremiah chapter 7. Here your question is, west side. Start at the 21st, 21, 7 and 21. This for the west side.
Jeremiah chapter 7, verse 21. Thus saith Yahweh of hosts.
Hold it right there. First of all, Yahweh talking. So he covers everybody and everything. Yahweh talking. Now watch what he say. Read.
The Elohim of Israel.
The Elohim of Israel. He ain't talking to nobody but us.
Put your burnt offerings unto your sacrifices and eat flesh.
That's what you do with a sacrifice. Put it to the burnt offering and eat flesh. Read.
For I spake not unto your fathers.
I ain't spake to Abraham and Isaac and Jacob, your father. Watch this. Read.
Nor commanded them in the day that I brought them out of the land of Egypt.
I didn't command them nothing about no sacrifice when I brought them out of Egypt. Read.
Concerning burnt offerings or sacrifices.
But concerning, but he ain't told you about no burnt offering, no sacrifices when he brought us up out of Egypt. Read.
But this thing commanded I them.
But this is what I told you to do. Saying,
obey my voice.
Obey Yahweh's voice. That's what he told you to do, and he ain't told you about no sacrifice. Read.
And I will be your Elohim.
Then I'm going to be your Elohim. Elohim is God.
And ye shall be my people.
Then you're going to be my people.
And walk ye in all the ways that I have commanded you.
Walk in all Yahweh ways when he commanded you, and he ain't never commanded you by no sacrifice. Read.
That it may be well with you.
Be well with you.
But they hearken not.
You didn't listen. You went to the New Testament and talking about what JC said. You didn't listen. You didn't hearken.
Nor incline their ear.
You didn't incline your ear. You got the wax in and you can't hear. Read.
But walked in the counsels and in the imagination of their evil heart.
You walking in the imagination of your evil heart when you talking about we got to have a sacrifice. That's your evil heart telling you that. Read.
And went backward.
You went backwards. You went to the New Testament backwards.
And not forward.
And not Genesis. You didn't go forward, but you went backwards to Matthew to Revelation. That's backwards. Now hold it. I got some more. Go to Hosea. I'm high today. I told you when the Sabbath day, that's when I get high. Y'all get high off them trees. I get high off this book. This is my high right here. I'm high as a witch doctor. Okay, yeah, Hosea chapter 3, verse 4.
Hosea chapter 3, verse 4. For the children of Israel shall abide many days without a king.
Without a king.
And without a prince.
And without a prince.
And without a sacrifice.
And without a sacrifice. We're going to do a many days without all this. Right now today, we ain't got no king. We ain't got no prince. We ain't got no sacrifice. Read.
And without an image.
And without an image.
And without an ephod.
And without ephod.
And without teraphim.
And we ain't got none of this. Read.
Afterwards shall the children of Israel return.
Then when we get to the Holy Land, we're going to return.
And seek Yahweh their Elohim.
We're going to seek Yahweh our Elohim.
And David their king.
And David going to be the Messiah, which is our king.
and shall fear Yahweh and his goodness in the latter days.
Well, fear Yahweh and his goodness in the latter days. He ain't told you nothing about no sacrifice. That's for West Side. That's right. We ain't sacrificed because we ain't got no priest, no altar, no holy land. We ain't got. You got to be in Jerusalem in the holy land to have a sacrifice. You can't sacrifice in this polluted land over in the United States. You can't have no sacrifice over here. Even if you wanted to do it, you couldn't do it. You ain't got no Levites. No, ain't no such thing as no JC in the Old Testament. You find JC in the Old Testament, I'll send you $1,000. Find any scripture and anything pertaining to JC with his name there, not no putting it there, I'll send you $1,000. I don't care who you is. Hosea 3 and 4, give it to him. Jeremiah 7, let me give you the scripture. It was Jeremiah 7. Okay, Jeremiah 7, verse 21 through 24. Jeremiah 7, 21 through 24. And Hosea was 3. Let me get it. Hosea 3 and
It was 4 and 5.
Hosea 4 and, let me see. Let me get it now. No, it was Hosea 3.
I know, chapter 3.
Yeah, it was Hosea chapter 3, verse 4 and 5. Okay, yeah, right. So they can stop all that. You got to have a sacrifice. You got to have a law. The law, hold on. First Samuel. Hold on. This is what you got to have. I think it's a Samuel. We say obedience is better than sacrifice.
Yeah.
Ain't thinking about no sacrifice. That's just an excuse for the people. Everybody looking for a way out, an excuse. Now, let me show you what the Almighty say about a sacrifice. What is this? First Samuel
15.
15. Okay.
22.
Yeah. Let me show you about your sacrifice again. Okay. 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 First, go to 1 Samuel chapter 15 and verse 22.
And Samuel said, hath Yahweh as great delight in burnt offerings and sacrifices?
Hold it. Who was Samuel? Samuel was a prophet from Yah. Who was Paul? One that put in the wind. He ain't nobody sent Paul, Peter, Luke, and John them hillbilly. He ain't sent none of them. He sent Samuel. Now start over.
And Samuel said, hath Yahweh as great delight in burnt offerings and sacrifices?
Do Yahweh want you to do a sacrifice and all this old joint? Do we represent that? Now watch this.
As in obeying the voice of Yahweh.
He wants you to obey his voice. He don't want no sacrifice. Read.
Behold, to obey is better than sacrifice.
To obey is better than sacrificing, baby. Obey. Read.
And to hearken than the fat of rams.
Than to hearken to Yahweh than the fat of a ram. Read.
For rebellion is as the sin of witchcraft.
Rebellion is just like witchcraft.
And stubbornness is as iniquity and idolatry.
Just like an idolater.
Because thou hast rejected the word of Yahweh.
Because you had rejected, Yahweh told you to do something, you didn't do it.
He hath also rejected thee from being king.
That's right.
And Saul said unto Samuel, I have sinned.
Saul said, he have sinned. Now watch what he say.
For I have transgressed the commandment of Yahweh.
I didn't do what Yahweh wanted me to do. I didn't keep the commandment. He didn't tell you about no sacrifice.
And thy words, because I feared the people and obeyed their voice.
And that's what the people do today. They fear the people. They don't fear Yahweh, fear the people. Yeah, speak on sacrifice, but that's in the past. We talking about today. Ain't no sacrifices today. I got a website. No, I got a what I say. I made a video. I ain't got time to go over. I made a video about sacrifice. I think I said no sacrifices in this land. So if you want to know about sacrifice, you go to my website and look it up. Because I ain't got time to teach on it today. I just give you a few verses on it. Yeah, if you want to know about it, Almighty ain't studying no sacrifice. You studying it. Yahweh ain't studying no sacrifice. He wants you to obey his laws. And that's what they won't do and won't do. I ain't gonna say you can't do, because you can. That's what you don't want to do, is obey his laws. Everybody wants something sweet and easy to do, sugar-coated, lied to. Well, buddy, I ain't here to lie to you. I ain't gonna sugarcoat nothing on this channel. I'm popping corn for Yahweh only. Don't like me, get off the air. I ain't got nothing but the whole truth and nothing but the truth for you. If you want some sugar, you better go to the dollar store and Walmart and get it, because I ain't got none. I ain't got nothing but vinegar for you to drink. That's strong. So I just told you, we're in captivity, we're in bondage, we're in slavery. That's what changed. We over in another man's land. We ain't at home. Yeah, brother, West Side, brother, I got 151 videos. And I'm talking about anything and everything under the sun about when it comes to this book. So just scroll down there through there and pick out one of them, and I'm barbecuing on every channel. I ain't holding them up. Yeah. So just scroll down there through it. If you want to learn something, know something, or curious about something, just scroll through the 151 videos and pick your target and find out what you want to learn. And write down all them biblical questions and answers that I give and read it for yourself. Don't take my word. Go to the book and read it for yourself. Because I didn't fabricate nothing. I just showed you what the book said. I come directly from the book. I don't sugarcoat nothing. I don't try to be your friend and tell you something so you can like me and all that old junk. Hey, I give it to you in the raw, uncut. I ain't put nothing on it. It's raw. And that's the only way I know to give it to you. Yeah, I know that. But it wasn't called no Old Testament back then. It was written in Hebrew on the scrolls. The Old Testament written in scrolls in Hebrew. It wasn't no English, and it wasn't in no Bible. That's right. Tell them, Mark Anthony, it wasn't called no Bible when it was first written. I'm talking about all kind of topics on my video. I say whatever topic you want to know about, go to it. I got all kind of topics. I'm talking about the coronavirus. I'm talking about the JC, the New Testament, everything. I'm talking about everything. Oh, you want to know how to get? Okay, go to YouTube and type in M-A-R-R-I-O. Mario spelled with the 2 R's, Johnson, Johnsson, and it should pop up. 50-some videos talking about everything and whatever they want to know about. Yeah, we talk about the mark over in Ezekiel. The mark is that's 666. You talking about Revelation. the chapter 6. No, we don't deal with no revelation. That's something that John wrote. We don't fool with no revelation, but I know about the mark. It's two kind of marks. The mark of the New Testament, the Old Testament got the mark. Let's go to Ezekiel. I'm gonna give you a little A of this here about the mark in Ezekiel. Let me show you about the mark in Ezekiel. A lot of people don't know nothing about this. I think it's 13. Let me see. Let me get it, bro. Or is it? Let's see. I think it's. Let me see what that said. Let me get it right quick, bro. Oh boy, let me see.
Ezekiel 9.
Let me see. Let me see. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah. Okay, bro. Let me give you something about the mark. The mark of Ezekiel chapter 9. This for the brother from the west side. He asked a question about Revelation 666 and all that junk. No, that's all BS over there. Now go to Ezekiel chapter 9. Let me see where I want to start. Let me see. Okay, go to Ezekiel chapter 9, verse 4.
Ezekiel chapter 9, verse 4. And Yahweh said unto him.
Now this Yahweh talking. This ain't Paul, Peter, Luke, and John. What it say right there? Get that off there. Okay.
Go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem.
Say, go through the midst of the city, go through Jerusalem.
And set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that are be done. Let me read that again. And set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof.
See, this is where they got the mark for in Revelation, over in 17th chapter and 16th chapter of Revelation, the mark of the beast. They got this from Ezekiel. It say set up a mark on the forehead and they're junk in the New Testament. But I ain't studying it right now because this is where they got that from. Revelation got that from this right here. Read.
And to the others he said in my hearing, go ye after him through the city and smite. Let not your eye spare, neither have ye pity. Slay utterly old and young, both maids and little children and women, but come not near any man upon whom is the mark.
Whoever got the mark, gonna be all right, gonna live and gonna survive. So whoever ain't got the mark is doomed and going to hell, because he's gonna tell you back up to that 5th verse.
And to the others he said in my hearing, go ye after him through the city.
Go through the city
and smite.
And smite, that means kill.
Let not your eye spare.
Don't feel sorry for them.
Neither have ye pity.
Don't have pity on these people.
Slay utterly old and young.
Slay the old folks and the young folks.
Both maids. And little children. And women. But come not near any man upon whom is the mark.
Don't go to the people that's got the mark. Don't slay the people that's got the mark, because they 100. They Sabbath keeper. They keep the laws. Don't do that to them. Read.
and began at my sanctuary. Then they began at the ancient men which were before the house. And he said unto them, defile the house and fill the courts with the slain. Go ye forth. And they went forth and slew in the city.
That's the mark right there. But you talking about Revelation 13 and 16, Revelation and all, you talking about over there. But that's the real mark right there in Ezekiel. That's the real mark, brother. And Revelation got that from Ezekiel. Now, Westside, I answered your question then about the mark, because you wanted to know about the mark of Revelation and all that. No, that's propaganda. All that's propaganda. Show them who wrote. Go to Revelation. I ain't got in this. Let me see. Let me get this. Who wrote Revelation? Let you know it ain't from Yah. Let me go to it right quick. Revelation, JC to the St. John. John got something to do with this here. Who sent John? Yahweh didn't send him. He sent himself. So we ain't gonna listen to what John got to say. We listen to what Moses, King David, and Isaiah and Ezekiel saying, but not no John. Yeah. Yeah, they want us to be vaccinated with that shot, man. I ain't studying no shot. Don't go get that. That's the worst thing you can do is get that shot. But a lot of brainwashed bamboozled hood people gonna get it. But I know a lot of my relatives got it. Man, y'all retarded. I got the shot. I got the shot. Yeah, okay. You can get what you want to get. I ain't studying. I got a video talking about the coronavirus. Check it out. But I'm finna get ready to get off of here because I'm getting a little tired. I'm gonna eat me something. So I'm gonna get ready to close out, brothers and sisters. And I want to give all honor, glory, and worship and praise to Yahweh by saying hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Praise the mighty Yah. And shalom, shalom, brothers and sisters.